Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's Dan Potts here. Welcome back.
This is Dan Potts, start, bench, sell. Interesting, man. We'll see how we go here, man. Top kit he's wearing. Alright, don't be dissing people on the channel, man. Come on, man. We're not that type of community, man. Think about it this way: with Barcelona him out, if he was in the same situation at their club, they'll if there's no room, you got to do something. Then you got to play in Barca B.
To AFTV, this is my start, bench, sell. Let's get going. The first player, Benjamin White. I love Ben. I love what he did at the parade.
He's going to say sell, Gareth.
I love what he's done at Arsenal. But the injuries got the better of him. There's rumours he might want to leave, and I think he deserves first-team football somewhere. So if the right money comes in, it pains me to say it, but I'm going to say sell.
I wouldn't sell. I disagree with this. I think Ben White has a large role to play in Arsenal's future, and I don't think he's going to be. I don't think that's going to be as easy to replace as what people think it is. Unless we get someone like Palestra, I'd rather just keep him. So I personally wouldn't sell him.
Next player, David Raya. Best goalkeeper in the world at the moment. 100% starts. Phenomenal.
That's a no-brainer.
Next player.
No-brainer.
Victor Gyökeres. I'm going to say start because I think with the scraps he's been fed this season to get 22 goals in all competitions, I'm going to say start him because I truly do believe that there is a goal scorer there. So I'm going to start Victor. I think he'll have a better season next season as well.
With Gyökeres, I half agree, half disagree. I would put him between start and bench because I don't think he's not. People are saying like he's had one failed season. I think he's got like 20. I think how much goals has Gyökeres got? I'm sure he got like 20 something goals, right? So for me, first year in the Prem, it's not bad. I would say in between bench and sell, I think he needs someone to compete with. I wouldn't say that he's nailed down. I don't think he's nailed down the position at Arsenal as that starting striker. The return is decent. I'll be honest, it's a decent return. Because remember, he hasn't started all these games. That's 2,000 minutes you're seeing. So 14 goals in 2,200 minutes is not bad. I just wouldn't say that it's enough to solidify the striker spot at Arsenal. So I'd put him in between. I think we need to get someone for him to scrap with personally. That's what I would say.
Okay, next player. Gabriel Jesus. I mean this the biggest compliment that I can.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I think he's been good for Arsenal. Injuries have let him down. I'll never forget the first 3 months he had when he came to the club.
The name Anti-Gooning is genuinely insane. But now that I'm clocking what you're actually saying, you're saying anti-Gooning, so fair enough. Love White, if he's fit, but we had to put Mosquera. That's the thing with Ben White, is that Ben White and Timber left us playing with Mosquera at right back way too much. So for me, I would. It's hard because I don't want to sell Ben White, but I also want more reliability at right back, bro. Like this playing centre backs in all these positions is starting to piss me off. The same with Hincapié at left back. Like I don't want to see majority of my games with Mosquera and Hincapié at full back, bro. That's kind of irritating me if I'm honest, and I don't think that's what Arteta wants. So if I'm honest, we need to shore up one of those positions. We need a left back or we need a right back for me. That's the way I see it. Gyökeres is a mismatch of Arsenal sell. I hear you. I wouldn't sell him just yet. Obviously, Pazz gets triggered by that name since he's a gooner. Brilliant. Fantastic. I hate you.
I'll be realistic and honest. I think it's time for him now
to
go and play his football somewhere else.
I hear you.
Revive his career and get first-team football somewhere. He's on a lot of weak money-wise wages. Although that doesn't really bother me too.
We can't have Hincapié and Mosquera playing at the same time at fullback, bro. I'm sorry, we can't do this anymore. We can't. It's holding us back too much. And it shows in the way we play, man. Like you can tell we got fullback. You can tell our fullbacks are centre backs. For me anyway. Paz gets attached to all these players. How? I've literally said sell on like 4 man already.
Too much. I think it could be better spent elsewhere. So I am going to say to Gabby Jesus, thank you. You've contributed, but I think it might be time for you to go and find first team football
I
somewhere
agree.
else.
I'll never
So
forget
I'm
that
gonna
one
sell.
season. I'd get rid of Jesus. I agree
Next
with
player
that.
is Ebbs. I felt so bad for him the other night. I don't like
Big up Ebbs.
players who stutter when they take penalties. But he has been good this year. He's contributed. He turns up in big games. He scores really important goals. And those goals against Spurs
No
are
rest for
always
the
going to
nation.
be in the back of my mind. I think he is going to be more of a contributor and more of a squad player, though, next season. So I'm going to say bench because I think he can come on and definitely score some goals and impact that way. So I'll say bench. Next player is, oh man, one of my favourites.
No brainer.
One of my favourites. For me, our leader,
Ballon d'Or for me.
and hopefully soon our
Best
captain.
midfielder in the world.
This guy is everything I love about football. He's everything I love about a professional footballer.
Agreed. I think Eze would tell you himself that you ain't seen the best of him. You know what I mean? I think Eze would tell you himself.
There's not much more I can say other than Declan Rice. You, sir, are an absolute starter.
Gara.
Come to our next player. Christian Norgard. Very odd signing, in my opinion. At the time, I didn't think it was mad because we needed somebody to replace Jorginho. I just don't really understand why he wasn't given enough opportunity. I think to play 50-odd minutes in the Premier League was rather odd for me.
Know what I'm saying?
I don't think he fancied him for whatever reason, Mikel Arteta. From what I understand, off the pitch, he was very important in dressing rooms, but I think when the money comes in for him, we'll get a few million, and I think he will be sold and upgraded upon. So I'm going to put him in.
I'll be real, yeah. With this one, with Norgard, because I'm not in the change room, I don't know the effect that he has behind the scenes. So, if that's a plus, then just fuck it, keep him. Why not? But in terms of like quality as a player, I'd probably just let him go do what he's doing, bro. But I don't expect him to leave, if I'm honest. I'm assuming he has some form of positive influence in the change room. So if I'm honest, I'm not mad. Ayub Buadi could help provide the proper rotation for Rice, Skelly, Zubi, but I also think Tonali, I don't know which one. I would like both of them. Tonali, for me, would be important because of we're too Rice dependent. Way too Rice dependent.
Who we got next?
That is what I want us to address in the midfield.
Actually made an impact in the Champions League final.
Bench.
Was it a penalty? We'll be debating that for a while, won't we? Nolly's scored some good goals for us, but I need to see more. I'm willing to give him another season to see if he can fit into what will be a very important season.
I think Madueke has got all of the raw materials to become a very, very good player.
For him, but I do believe that he is a bench player.
No, facts, Alex.
So I'm going to put Noni with Ebbs on the bench.
The change room matters, bro. So for me, like, I'm not in the change room, so I can't tell you what Norgard is like in it. But if the players like Norgard and he has a positive influence, like he does the Jordan Henderson thing, fantastic, keep him. If he means that he's going to make us have better winning mentality, like, brilliant, bro. Fucking bang on. Keep him.
The next player. Oh, Maxi Darman. This is a massive season for Max. The one that's just gone, I actually didn't think he'd play as much as he did. We all remember what happened to the Everton at home game. We all remember the goal that he scored. It will never be forgotten as one of the key moments for winning this Premier League title, in my opinion. He is so exciting to watch and has an unbelievable future.
Interesting theory you
got there,
Leaks.
Start yet, but trust me.
Leaks, are you saying you have Odegaard as the deepest midfielder and Rice and Tonali ahead of him? Dan said me and Norgard should stay. Go to hell.
Next couple of years, I truly believe he will be a starter at Arsenal. So I'm going to bench him for now.
What else would you do?
The next player is Martin Zubimendi. This is a really interesting call because when I saw him at the start, first say half to third of this season, I truly thought we were seeing a really, really good holding midfielder. And there was times where he looked exceptional. There was times he got caught out defensively, like every player does, but I think it just got the better of him, the fatigue.
No, Alex.
He played way too many minutes this season. So for me, I think that he probably will be a starter next season. But I do believe that if we was to bring somebody in, maybe like
we got Akash in the cut.
Tonali, maybe another name you might be shouting at the screen now, that we might see him on the bench. So for me, we keep him, but I think he's a squad player next season. We'll see.
Keep.
The next player, Mikel Merino. Such a shame that he got injured.
I'd bench
because I truly believe he could have contributed even more. He's a sort of player you fling on with 25 minutes to go that could give you a different dimension. played a number of positions, real threat in
bench
the air,
Marino.
scores important goals, turns up in big moments. And I actually think Arsenal played some of their best football this season with him in the number 9. But he is nothing more right now than a squad player, but a very important one.
I know what you're saying, E-Man. I'll be real though, like after we've won, at the end of the day, Arteta's earned the right to tell all the people that were negative, shut up. So, like, the reality here is, all of the fans are on the same side now because we've won. There's nothing to split the fan base anymore. Like, for those that, like, the people that are left that are still saying Arteta out, like, they just sound weird. Like, it just sounds weird. And Abs, that's a fact. I would start up top.
So I'm going to keep him, and he's part of the squad on the bench.
No, I like Marino. I wouldn't get rid of him.
The next player is one of my favourites, Julian Timber. Not much more to say other than I hope he stays fit.
After this, we'll check it out.
When he is fit, Arsenal look better. And at right back this season, we need him. The season to come, I do believe sometimes you forget what he's come off the back of. The fact he had an ACL, how good he...
Here's where I'm at with Timber, yeah? Now... it's going to be a bit of a raw take. But I actually want to bench Timber. And it's not because I don't think he's a good player. I think he's genuinely, like, borderline world-class player, if not world-class at right back, yeah. Like, he's probably, for me, top 3 right backs in the world. I just think, at this point, now, you know what?
He wasn't consistent, he was. And let's be real, probably one of the players of the season for Arsenal this season when fit. Injuries got the better of him, and I hope we see a fit year.
You know what? Let me get into it. Yeah? Let me get into it. I think Timber needs to change. Let me not say bench. In fact, I'm chatting shit. I don't think he needs to bench. I don't think he needs to change. But I just feel like I need to see Timber overlap more. But at the same time, I understand. You know what it is? I just need to just get the fuck out the half space. And I feel like his game takes away from Saka's game. I think his game takes away from Odegaard's game. I think his game takes away from too many players' games due to the spaces that he occupies. And obviously, he's got quality. And for me, I need him to just change a little bit. Because the issue is he's not a touchline right back. But if you're going to have an inverted winger like Saka, a left-footed right winger, you need a touchline right back. And or you need to play the way, if you don't remember the way Zinchenko played, where he played as basically like a deep line midfielder, you need to do one of them. This, like, you chilling in the half space shit, it kills Saka, it kills Odegaard, it kills a lot of people, bro. Like, I'll give you an example, yeah? Let's look into it. Let's look at it, yeah? When did Julian Timber sign for Arsenal? Okay, cool. So this is the 23-24 season, yeah? And then he got injured first game. So his first season really is 24-25. That is during Timber's first season. 24-25 basically, yeah? Now, let's look at the impact that has had. And obviously, Saka's had injuries as well. So, cool. In the season where Timber got injured, he put up 20 goals and 16 assists. The season where Timber comes, don't get me wrong, Saka does get injured. He does get injured. He does. Yeah? He definitely has. So, I'm not blaming this all on Timber. But at the same time, the numbers have gone to hell. So, now let's go look at Odegaard. The players that I'm talking about, yeah, you can't say it's Arteta's instructions. You can't say that. Because when Ben White comes on, he doesn't play like that. And Timber's been doing that. Cool. Now let's look at the effect it's had on Odegaard's numbers. So 23-24, the season when Timber got injured. 35 games, 8 goals, 10 goals, 12 assists. Season before that, 15 goals, 7 assists. Timber comes in, 3 goals, 8 assists. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, don't shoot the messenger. That's all I'm saying. And we can prove that by saying, you'll see where Timber comes into the team. Don't shoot the messenger. Please don't shoot me. Like, put the guns down. And this is not to say that I don't think Timber's a good player. I just think this is more of a what do you call it? Like a who works well with who type scenario. Yeah? So remember, he doesn't play in the season. He gets injured in the first or second game. Yeah? Now, this is where he comes in. Remember, look, I told you, he comes in 24-25. All of a sudden, people's numbers start going down. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's it, bro. Anyway, let me catch up with the chat. It's Arteta's instructions. I can't necessarily... I hear you. I'm not sure I agree that much. Fuck say, bro. It's giving me the Reece James feeling where they are fucking cold but very injury prone. This is what I'm saying. He's also very injury prone. Like, there is... As much as he's obviously got quality, there is cons, bro. You get me. You get me. Cool. What's the man I'm saying? Pazz, how are you letting that did what? Jimmy, how did that Jimmy guy stick it on me? When did that happen? You're insane. Me. You must have forgot who a nigga is. Me. You must be crazy. Yo, Pazz, brother, I'm gassed that people are fine taking out Buadi. The closest to Ras in terms of coverage, but I don't think so. I think Tonali would be a bet. I think Buadi would be competing with Miles Lewis-Skelly. But I hear you, though. Buadi seems like a good player, man. Bro, imagine you laughing at the idea of us winning and call yourself a fan at the same time. Bro, some people are just born negative, innit?
And Timber, he starts at right back for me 100%. The next
Timber's very good defensively, though. That's what I will give him
William
as well.
Saliba. I love him. I think he's Arsenal's best defender. A lot of people will say it's between him and Gabriel, and some might even throw Yuri and Timber in there. But for me,
I think Nathaniel Brown moved already, no? Nathaniel Brown already gone to Bayern Munich. Hold on. He's already at Bayern Munich, no? I'm sure he just signed for Bayern Munich. Is that not done? Is Nathaniel Brown not done to Bayern Munich now? Ah, apparently it's not done. I thought it was done.
Consistently from William Saliba for the last 3 to 4 seasons has been nothing short of sensational.
Ben White's
the guy's a
passing's
phenomenal
crazy
centre
as well,
half,
though.
and I'm going to say it. I think he's the best
Leaks,
centre
I
back
agree with
in
you.
the
I
world.
agree with you.
And right now, he starts for me 100%. Who else we got next? Leo. I'll say it now. One of the best January.
Cannon, yeah. I remember seeing that interview. And I'll be real, though. That is more just like challenging someone's mind. I'll tell you one thing about Wenger that was sick. Is Wenger would plant pieces of information in people's heads and let them figure it out. And you hear that from everyone that's ever played under Wenger. It's like, he would question the way they think about something and make them figure it out themselves. And I would say, like, let's say Timber, yeah, which, again, I'm very sure that these people already have these conversations. Like, we're talking about players of the highest level. And I don't think that, like, I would bring some new idea that these are not thought of. How to get the best out of Timber and Saka is something that they still need to figure out, I think.
Transfers Arsenal have ever made. Up there with the Aubameyangs and the Arshavins for me.
Facts.
For what we got him for and what we brought him in to do, been very, very impressed. But I do think it might be time for an upgrade. I think he's done his job, and I think this season he's contributed. But I think it would be time for me to say goodbye and sell Leandro Trossard. But he's been phenomenal for us.
I agree with this. I would sell Trossard as well.
Okay, who's next?
I think we need the next level.
Big Gabby.
No brainer.
The guy I've got on the back of my shirt. A phenomenal centre-half.
One up for man on the back of your
shirt. Did not deserve what happened to him in Budapest.
I'll
tell you this now. One of our players of the season complements Saliba and absolutely 100% starts in this Arsenal 11.
The truth. Gabby, the truth.
Who's next?
My CB.
Gabby Martinelli. I've always had something sentimental with this player. I loved him when he was brought in and how he was brought through the Unai Emery era. But I think if the right money comes in, we will accept. And I hope he goes and revives his career because there's a player there still at the age of just 24.
Fuck all of that. I do not want you to revive your career and play against me. That is fucking dead. You better take these performances you've been doing here and take that over there as well. Don't go over there and try to reimagine yourself.
I honestly do believe Martinelli will still have a great career wherever he goes. I'd be happy to keep him, but if the right money comes in, links to Saudi, I think we might have to sell him.
I agree with this.
Who's next? Martin Odegaard. The captain,
I agree.
our leader. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he's been great this season. He has had injury problems. And since his injury with Norway...
Alex, fat, go revive that shit in the league. That's not... Go revive that shit in fucking Timbuktu, bro. Go Saudi, revive your career. Don't come and revive it in the Champions League against me, bro. That's not... I'm not hearing that. Go somewhere else and do that shit.
I don't think he's ever come back the same. I am going to half reluctantly say it might be time for him to move on.
Maniac. Absolute maniac.
There's been rumours and links with Man United, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, other clubs coming in for him. And I truly believe that we should give the armband to Declan Rice. And I also think now it might be time with the right money for him to move on. I think we've moved on from Martin Odegaard, just like we have Zinchenko, Gabriel Jesus.
I'm gonna lie, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth when you're talking about my captain, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Watch your mouth when you're talking about my captain. Watch your mouth when you're talking about my captain. What have I just read in my chat? Anti-Goon and Gooner. What am I? We need someone more aggressive than Odegaard, like Gibbs White. What? We need someone more aggressive than Odegaard. Gibbs White. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Huh? I'll be real. If we're going to get rid of Odegaard, you better bring me a booter. I tell you for free. You better bring me... We got Santi in a cup. Listen. If you get rid of Odegaard, you better bring me a murderer, bro. A serial murderer. I tell you that for free.
So with the right money, I'm going to say sell.
I'm not having that. I disagree with that.
The next player is my boy.
Lewis
Skelly.
My boy, not your... Hold
right
on. That's not your boy. That's my boy, first of all. That's my boy. Why didn't people respect Odegaard? Even Declan Rice calls him... That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on, man. Odegaard's the GOAT.
And I can't go into the summer.
It's my brother.
I can't predict what we're going to do or what players are being brought in. We can only do this going off of who is here now. I am starting him in my midfield. I thought he was exceptional in the Champions League final. Absolutely exceptional. So for me, he starts alongside Declan Rice now.
Would I take Bellingham for Odegaard? Ew. Nah, I would take Bellingham though. Bellingham did one... Not gonna lie, man. I rate Bellingham, man. But not to replace Odegaard though.
In the starting 11. And I love everything about...
I don't want Cherky. I don't want players like Cherky at Arsenal.
I love the fact that he's allowed patience.
I fuck with Bellingham's mentality
believed in him. And
so
I
that's
love the
why
fact
I want
the
him.
Managers held his hands up and said he should have played more.
Bellingham's mentality
Skelly at the moment is a
attitude, I
starter
like it.
for Arsenal, no doubt.
Like a bit of a bite to him, a little arrogance, like a rah, do you know what I mean? Bellingham gives me old school vibes. Like, he gives me like Zidane, like, and not like he plays like Zidane. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like he gives me that like I'm Nang, like I'm just Nang. Like, do you know the man there? Like, that's what I like about Bellingham. Like, he's just Nang, and he's a dog. So I fuck with Bellingham still. I fuck with Bellingham. Danny Olmo.
Next.
I ain't really watched him recently, if I'm honest. I don't know what he's doing at the moment. So I'm kind of, I don't know.
I think
I don't have an answer for that.
He has been easily
one of our
most consistent performers in 2026. When you look at what he did in the semi-finals against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, You look at how good and consistent he was in games where we were quite poor. Wolves, he scored and assisted. Brentford, he assisted Madueke's header. Both games we were disappointed with. I think he's been consistently one of our best players, and I truly believe that he is just ahead now of Calafiori. He starts from...
Fucking maniac. Hey, you're a fucking madman. You are insane. You're a madman. This is the problem. Like now we're just saying shit. Like you're a maniac. You're yeah, it's gone. There's no chance in hell that if Hincapi and Calafiori are fit, that Hincapi should be starting. Hincapi's good, bro. Like, well done, Hincapi. But let's not, bro. Like, well, can we start like, bro? Like, oh, you know what? I'm getting too passionate, bro. He's taking
me at left back. Thought he was phenomenal in the Champions League final as well. Okay, who's next? Mosquera. He did absolutely nothing wrong up until the penalty incident in the Champions League final. I thought he was excellent and didn't give Kvaratskhelia a sniff. And he's been one of the best signings for us this season. Because
that's
he's been
the only Calafiori problem.
Big up to Andrea Berta and Arteta for finding him, because he's been just what we needed. He's come in, he's contributed, he's great cover.
He has not been just what we needed. We need a fucking right back, and he's not a right back.
When called upon, doesn't need 5 or 6 games to get going. He is definitely a brilliant squad player. So for me, he absolutely remains on Arsenal's bench. Okay.
What do you mean, where was his passion in the other stream?
Bukayo Saka. Star boy. Getting a lot of stick. Probably rightly so in the Champions League final. I think he knows he had a bad game. He doesn't need us to tell him that. He knows. He doesn't need anyone to tell him that he hasn't had the best of seasons. But I'll tell you what he does do. He still provides us the biggest threat in attack. And whenever you're playing against him, that's the guy that you want to come up against, or you don't want to come up against, should I say. I think for me, Bukayo Saka is probably one of the most disrespected players in the Premier League. For what he's done in the last 4 or 5 years, I'm not quite sure what more he can do to be given respect. What he now needs is some rest. And
just so we're clear, boys, yeah? When I'm on other people's channels, I'm not going to be talking the whole fucking time, you stupid bums. It's a panel. Everyone else needs to talk. I talk when it's my turn.
Fully fit season. I need to see Bukayo Saka back to the 22-23 Bukayo Saka, because he was electric and it was phenomenal to see. The problem we've got is he's got the World Cup, and the World Cup could cause some problems for him in terms of how well he starts.
Fuck you, Alex.
Come August. That is going to be key for him. One thing you can't deny is that he always turns up for club and country. Bukayo Saka still, for me, is one of Arsenal's most important players. And he definitely starts. But let's see how he comes back from the World Cup. So he
Fuck you too, JT.
Starts for me. Okay,
that's the whole point. I'm trying to change.
Ricardo Calafiori. I like Calafiori. I think he's been the most improved player for Arsenal this season. I have a huge question mark.
You know what? We're going back to watch that stream after.
Injuries. Now, if the right money come in, I don't think it would be a madness decision to sell him. However, I do think he's important, and in Mikel Arteta's eyes, I think he's perfect as a squad player. So that's where I am going to keep him. But if there was £50 million comes in, I don't think it would be a mad decision to sell him, just due to injuries. That's all I'm saying. But I am going to keep him on the bench.
Bro, here's the problem though, JT, yeah? When I shout, man got a problem. When I don't shout, man I say, why are you not shouting? Like, what's going on? Now that I'm trying to become... Wait, who did you just put on the bench? Hey, this guy's triggering me. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. It's not this guy. Hey, this video is triggering me. There's no way he just said he was... Hold on. I need to go back. Did he just say he was considering selling Calafiori? Let's go back. Let's go back a sec here, bro.
But if there was £50 million comes in, I don't think it would be a mad decision to sell him, just due to injuries. That's all I'm saying. But I am going to keep him on the bench. There's only two players left. One of them is Kai Havertz. A phenomenal goal in the Champions League final. Big moments player. Someone that I think has contributed to Arsenal in the best of their years in the last two. If the right money comes in from Germany, Bayern Munich, maybe another club.
Hey, get this guy out of here, bro. Get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. Get him out. Get him away from me. Get away, bro. This is fucking ridiculous now.
I would sell him because I do think that we could get an upgrade. Now, I like Kai. I've got no problem with him being a squad contributor. But if the right money came in, I would absolutely sell. £280,000 a week is a lot of money. And I think that we could probably upgrade and do better. So I am going to say sell if the right money comes in.
Who? What strikers are even out there right now? Who? Big up Black Cape with the 14 ZAR. Don't even know what currency that is, but thank you, my brother. Blasphemy to disrespect my monarch, King Kai. King Kai, you crazy, bro. Me, so King Kai, you lost your damn mind. I said he's talking like it's his money through. He's talking about he's about to get the come up, bro.
And that leaves just one player. Kepa. Everybody knows.
Get this fucking guy out of my club. Get this man out of my club. I don't care what this guy says. Get Kepa out my club!
Not a huge fan. And I was not a huge fan of this signing. I've never rated him. I think the fan base at Arsenal spent 6-7 years slating how much this player cost Chelsea. For me, he needs first team football. He wants first team football.
I don't give a fuck.
And we can replace him quite easily. So for me, it would be sell.
Just get one of the fucking keepers from the academy, bro.
Start.
Rather, in those games, bro, we should have just got a keeper from the academy and played that motherfucker, bro. Because this bum is a bum, bro. He's a bum. He's already developed into the bum that he's going to be. Let him go bum someone else. Be bummy somewhere else, bro.
Bench, sell. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit subscribe. We'll see you.
Someone just said, fuck it, get me Kane for 90 mil at Bayern. Nah, you're taking the piss. Kane is like 55 years old.